What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday and Merry Christmas. What is going on, everybody? Welcome into a very last minute. Well, we weren't sure whether or not we were going to be streaming tonight. As you can see, if you're looking into our eyes, we are extremely
tired.
We are like dead tired. Wow, what a whirlwind of days since probably starting Friday on through to today. It's been crazy busy for us. Lots going on and not lots of sleep. And we'll get into all of that. But we're glad you guys are here. Thank you all for joining us for another Disney or Tuesday night DISANITY. We're glad you guys are here, and we're going to try and stay awake for you.
I know, playing that music, I was like watching the fireplace. And like Jan said, it's the mouse talk Yule log.
It's the mouse talk Yule
I
log.
just wanted to curl up on the couch and go to sleep.
Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Glad you guys are all here. Please don't say sleep right now. Rob Fuzz, welcome in. You know what? Actually, we're going to get to that in a second. Let me just do some quick mousekeeping. I'm all over the place today. The Live Place, of course, Dean. Check him out, theliveplace.com. Family-friendly streams throughout the week. Dean is awesome. Couldn't think of his name. Steve's World. I was going to say Rob. Steve's World, Disney Dan.
Rob's awesome too. 2
partner channels. There they are. Dan goes live on Saturdays with Disney Fiasco most nights. And of course, Disney Movie Review with us on Sundays most nights. This time of year, it's going to be difficult. We all got a lot of things going on that makes it kind of difficult. But we're still doing those. So be sure to check out our buddy Dan. He's great. He's fantastic. And of course, Steve goes live on Mondays with just another Monday night. We are very lucky to have 2 very good partner channels. Membership has been doing fantastic. Thank you to all of our members. You guys go above and beyond with that extra step of generosity that you put towards our channel to help us make this channel better, grow, do some things that without your generosity, to just be frank, we wouldn't be able to do. Like last night. It's true. So thank you for all the generosity that our members give. And for any super chats, even if you're not a member, if it's somebody that's ever given us $1, we appreciate it very much. We do. Let's say hi to everybody in the chat now because we have tons of people here. Rob Fuzz is in the house. What's up, Rob? Good to see you. We have Jill DeFore, Abnormal the Clown, and yes, this is real life Abnormal. Jeannie's here. Ryan Todd, one of our members, is here. Nathan Rita is here. Lorraine is in the house. Hey, Lorraine. Jan is here. Jan, good to see you, buddy. Cheryl Long, Tyler's Vlog. Scott Rowe, WV Power Mom, Captain Akron, Kyle Lee, Joy, yes. Hey, Joy. We saw Joy this weekend. Joy's one of our members. There's Paul Engel, who we're hoping to see this weekend coming up. Another one of our members. Let's see, Kyle Lee. Did I say hi? I did say hi to Kyle. Just want to make sure. Let's see. I think G. Wilson. Welcome in, G. Wilson. Good to see you. Katie Weirings. Welcome in, Katie. Good to see you. Magic of the Mouse Radio. Another one of our members. And speaking of which, Magic of the Mouse Radio, 24/7 Disney music. If you're looking for just Disney music, I'm sure he's going to have some kind of Christmas music on there at some point as well. Podcasts, they're all over Magic of the Mouse Radio. Bill does a great job. Check out Magic of the Mouse Radio. He's fantastic. He says, Walt, good job with the running. Thank you. I appreciate that. We had fun. We did. We'll probably talk a little bit about that. Tonight's more about, we're going to talk about the after hours event. We went last night for the first night, and we're going to kind of get into that first. And if we have time afterwards, we'll talk about the rest of it. I thought I saw Ryan McDowell come in, but maybe I didn't. Welcome into Sebastian the Crab as well. I thought I saw Ryan.
And Jeannie, did you say hi to Jeannie?
I did say hi to Jeannie. Yep. Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure. Brian. Hey, Brian, another one of our members. Good to see you, buddy.
I feel like we missed somebody.
Working for the mouse next year. Good job,
Yay.
Brian. Good for you, buddy.
Wow.
That's good news. Disney Christmas music is playing now. There you go. See, I knew it. I knew you'd have it on there. I absolutely knew it.
Does anybody? Well, I'll ask when we get to that. I'm going to jump ahead.
Okay. Got you. Chasing Dreams with Mike. Mike
Hi,
and Marcia.
Hi,
Good to see you both. We saw them over the weekend as well. Got to spend a little time with them. Have an actual conversation this time, which was fantastic.
Yeah,
so
we
wonderful.
actually got to meet them.
Yeah. Noah's in the house. What's up,
Hi,
Noah? Good to
Noah.
see you.
Hi, Chris.
And Chris Slimmer, another one of our members, and a very,
Did you just
very
say food evening?
Food evening, everybody. Good evening. Hey, food evening. Nicole Rodenheiser, welcome in.
Chris
Rodenhisler.
Just like me. Food evening.
Thanks, Nicole. Super Fluffy Yeti is
Hi,
here.
Super Fluffy Yeti.
Jim, more sunshine,
Jim,
please. There's Ryan
there's
McDowell. He is
Ryan.
here. Waltz. Hi, good to see you, my man. Rebecca, Virginia DIY, another one of our members. Good to see you as well, dear. I didn't mean to put you on the spot that day. If I did, I was just trying to break the ice. Oh, no. Mike, it's cool. Yeah, I totally agree. Lala McDowell, welcome in. Good to see you. No, I mean, I was talking to you that day, and it was like, all of a sudden I turned around and it was like, squirrel, and then I never went back. I was sorry. Food evening, everyone. Jeff Owens, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Up in Virginia now, Jeff. Good for you. Okay. Is that permanent, or are you just there for a time? Good to see you. So as soon as Melissa comes back, we're going to talk a little bit about talk about last night's after hours event. I'm sure most of you have seen it already. Wow, 42 likes already. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Kim Daniels, another one of our members, is here. Fernie, 67. How are you? Good to see you again. Haven't seen you in a while. Or at least not chat-wise. Good to see you. Could be Ninja watching. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. But we're going to talk about the Mickey's Very Merriest After Hours event. We're going to break it down for you guys. Really kind of get into it.
I had the wrong ears on for the show.
That's okay.
But I wanted to show everybody this. This is what Rebecca made me. Isn't this amazing? So I've been using this quite a bit.
Yep. Kind of like a tote.
It is, but it's just perfect to wear on the side and just put like your phone and all the essentials and not have a big bag weighing you down. I love it so much. Thank you so much, Rebecca.
Ryan says, yes, Rebecca, that's very nice, by the way. Thank you for doing that.
What does Ryan want one?
He says he can't stop laughing with our singing from last night at the parade. I can't help it.
Did you guys see the post that Pete put on his channel of Walt dancing? Oh, I have some footage too because he really can dance. I've been telling you that. And I have to post that too.
She did make it. Yes, he made it. There she goes. Yay. So glad you like it, Melissa. So amazing to have met you.
Love it.
Great to meet you too.
Right back at you and your mom. Wonderful people.
Saw the pics. Looks like you had a great time. Well, we're going to get into that. I'm going to talk about, hey, Justin, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Did Joy make you come in here again? Good to see you, my man. I'm just kidding.
Poor Justin.
Well, don't ever stop singing. I'll try not to.
You gotta come down.
I can't help it. We were, okay, so I did the Instagram of the first party, and then I did the actual vlog, which is up on our channel. So if you guys want to see the full parade, it's there. Full parade.
And the fireworks. Full
fireworks, full stage show, and then an overview of all of it is on our channel right now. Go check it out. We have it all up. But I did Instagram, so I think that's what he's talking about. It was fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun. The people next to me weren't laughing, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm losing my train of thought. All right, so let's start. After hours started at 9. You could get in at 7. We did not have reservations. We didn't have a park reservation, so we literally had to wait till 7. And there was a lot of people outside waiting. But to Disney's credit, when 7 o'clock hit, it moved for the most part pretty well. It really did. You know, every once in a while, you'll have that person whose card won't work or their band won't work, and it flashes the blue. And that's where Disney kind of drops the ball in my opinion. Move them to the side and let more people come in. Instead, they leave them there. Nobody can come up now because they're blocking the line, so the line just stops. Move them to the side. Let the person come over and fix their issue while everybody else is still going through. Keep the lines moving. That's one place I think Disney drops the ball. Would you agree?
Much of the time, yes.
Yeah. It just depends. I mean, from what I've seen, they do that, unfortunately, a lot. Rob Fuzz, there he is.
Rob.
Good to see you, Rob. That said, when the lines were moving, they were moving very well. They did a good job with that. First, you had to tap in. After you tap in, then you get your band. Now you don't just have to get your band at the front. You could also get it in Frontierland, and you could also get it in Tomorrowland.
It's funny, Mike says his flashed that way, but he was wearing Marcio's. Well, I did that. I deactivated one of Walt's bands, not realizing it, going into Animal Kingdom last weekend, and it wouldn't let him in. I'm like, oh no, what's wrong? And I was like, he's like, oh, this band's been deactivated. I'm like, whoops.
Yeah, she deactivated my bands. Thanks.
Yeah, he had a bunch of old ones on there, and I found it on the app. they don't put the right pictures of the right magic bands, and I thought it was an old one, and I deactivated the wrong band.
Yeah, she did. What's up, David Stevens? One of my Maryland brethren.
Hi,
What's up, man? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I agree, except when that happened to me last
Right.
time.
Well, what they need to do is not just make you stand on the side. They need to have cast members, that have those tablets where they can research your problem while they're letting more people go.
That's
and
what
as
I
soon
mean.
as they figure, we don't mean just make you stand off to the side.
No, what I'm
but
saying is when the
yeah.
person comes over with the tablet, move them off to the side.
While you're figuring it out. And then as soon as they know the problem, just tell the people, wait a second.
Hold on for a second,
put you back
punch
in,
back in.
tap back in and let you go. It just
Right.
would make it a smoother process instead of a lot of times the person with the tablet will come over and stand there with you at the turns, whatever the tap styles, whatever they are. And then they're just making everybody wait. And it's just kind of weird. It's not logical.
Right.
So,
Rebecca says, told Melissa she lost her Magic Band in Magic Kingdom on the last day there.
That's right.
Glad it was just the old free one they used to
That's
give to
good.
resort guests. Yeah, amen to that. But so the process of getting in was pretty easy. Again, your Magic Band, you don't just, if you're already in, let's say you had a reservation, you were in there all day, and you don't have to go back to the front of the park to get it. You can get it in Tomorrowland for sure. And I think the other one is over in Adventureland or Frontierland, and there might even be another place as well.
The line was really long in Tomorrowland. I think we were better off being outside coming in.
Yes.
That line was long. We saw a lot of our friends. Steve was in that line. And...
I saw Michael K. I talked to Michael for a little bit. He was in that line as well. That was a long line. And that was probably about an hour before 8 o'clock. I mean, it was in the 7 o'clock hour.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still almost 2 hours out from the party, and it was a long line. That being said, once the party started, I gotta say, that's when the fun really started to begin. We saw a lot of our friends. We didn't stick with everybody. Everybody kind of went out and often did their own thing. We started by trying to find characters first. Full disclosure, did we even ride a ride?
Yeah, maybe it was before the party started. We rode some before. When we were there from 7 to 9, we rode People Mover. We did Buzz, and guess who finally beat Walt? Like by a lot. And he wasn't streaming. So I felt even better about it. Like he always uses the excuse that he's playing with one hand. But I beat him fair and square at Buzz Lightyear. I got 262,000, right?
Yeah, and I got like 118 or something.
Yeah, I just happened to hit one of those, the inside hands for the robot. I'm horrible. It was all luck. But I was so excited.
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah.
Her life is complete.
Yeah.
She won't ever beat me on Toy Story Land. Toy Story Mania.
No, I'm horrible at that game. Unless I try to figure out some of the places that, I don't know.
But
Thank you, Scott.
Yes. But I lost my train of thought. Oh, talking about the
It's
party.
a
Just the
once in a
party started.
lifetime thing, Rob.
The projections on the castle were awesome. The projections around Tomorrowland, which is Tomorrowland, Adventureland over by Pirates, they were all really,
They
really
did a
fun.
good job.
Didn't they do a good
Yeah,
job?
they project like the snowflakes on the rocks. They always have all those like the holiday images on the rocks in Tomorrowland, and then they had them on certain areas in other parts of the park, which was nice. So, hi Cynthia.
Cynthia
Hi,
Candy
Brian.
Mom, our first member, is here. Good to see you, Cynthia. And of course, Brian K., another member, is here. Good to have you. But the projections were really, really nice. Same areas that they usually have projections. Just this time they were Christmas instead of, scary, spooky Halloween. But they were really, really nice. Over in the corner, which I'm sure most people missed, over by Buzz Lightyear, in the corner, behind Buzz Lightyear almost, they had a projection with some snowflakes and Mike Wazowski, which was really cute. And I'm like, why are they putting that back in the corner where nobody can see it? Unless you're coming off of Buzz, you're probably going to miss it. I don't know.
It was a fluke.
I don't know. I thought it was really cute. And I was like, man, they should have that like on the ground right out there. Mike Cabral, welcome in, buddy. Or is it Cabral?
I think it's Cabral.
Mike Cabral. Mike, welcome in.
You just set us straight, Mike.
Mike, is it Cabral or Cabral? Let me know. First or second?
Where's the accent aigu?
Yes, exactly. But the projections were a lot of fun. Food-wise, we didn't get much of anything. We got a couple of snickerdoodles.
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 You got one snickerdoodle.
We did. It was
and
really
one
good.
Cup of cocoa, and I just took a little tiny piece just to get the taste, and it seemed really good. The cocoa was good.
And I'm not even a hot cocoa person. I don't like hot cocoa usually. It was good. Snickerdoodle was good. Hot cocoa was good. I thought it was awesome.
But I love snickerdoodles anyway. But
Snickerdoodles.
I am
Yes.
trying.
Second one, Cabral. There you go. It's not Caporal.
Okay.
It's Cabral.
No,
so you're right.
I was. Oh, right.
You were
I'm
right.
Melissa is right.
We're tired. Can you tell?
I know. We're always like this, though.
See, Brian loves snickerdoodles. Thank you.
Snickerdoodles.
Hey, here for a moment. Glad you're here for a
Hi.
moment. Welcome in. Good to have you here. Thanks for being here.
They don't. So they don't have all the different cookies all over. It's just snickerdoodles. But to be honest, the only time I've been to a Christmas party, I guess it wasn't last year, the year before, when they did the cookies, all the different ones. I didn't think the cookies were very good.
They were good this year.
These ones, I think with them sticking to one kind, and maybe they put a little more money into a more quality cookie, I thought it was a good cookie. So, and if you like cinnamon, if you don't, then tough nuggies. But look, you can get all the popcorn and ice cream bars and popsicles and soda and water that you want.
All that was in it, just like normal.
Yeah.
Soda, popcorns, waters, ice creams.
Ice cream sandwiches.
They were
Mickey
walking
bars.
down Main Street, handing them out to
just
people.
saying, hey, you want something?
Here,
they
want
had
one?
the little carts, with the freezers. And hi, Glenn. Hi, Steve. Hi, Timothy. Welcome in.
Hey, Timothy Rainwaters, happy birthday for the other day, buddy. Another one of our members. Steve Stardio Studios, another member. Welcome in. Rockin' Robin, welcome in. Good to see you, Glenn.
Oh, yours was cold, Mike. That stinks. Ours wasn't piping hot by any means, and we got ours at
cold hot chocolate.
We got ours at Pecos too. It was kind of warm. It wasn't hot, but it wasn't cold.
Oh, I thought it was warm.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
ours was fairly warm.
Yeah, I didn't think it was any. It wasn't lukewarm either. It was.
Yeah, I guess it was fairly.
It wasn't pretty warm.
Hot, but it was.
No,
warm.
But it was warm.
Well, Lorraine, I am trying very hard to eat better. I'm trying to make good decisions, and Walt's just not a big ice cream person or popcorn person. He did get a Coke once in a while.
I even drank only half of that.
We did get food when we first got there. I got a salad. And he got a hot dog, so I think his appetite was a little spoiled anyway. Is it
really Joy's birthday, Justin? Or are you just kidding? Is he kidding now? Joy, are you here? You're here, Joy. Is it your birthday?
No, it is Joy's birthday today.
It is!
I forgot. I posted. I'm so sorry, Joy. See, I don't remember. And I even posted to her on Facebook. It is Joy's birthday today. So you need to sing.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joy. Happy birthday to you.
And that's how spacey I am, because I even remember when I saw it on Facebook today and I posted, I'm like, I can't believe I didn't realize that. I would have told her happy birthday while she was here. And then I see her on the stream and I don't even remember. See, Joy, well, you already know how we are, Joy. So.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I can't even get it right. Never mind.
I think you did a fabulous job.
Oh, good to see you guys. Anyway, happy birthday, Joy. Many more, for sure. Okay, so we talked about the snickerdoodles, all the free popcorn, ice cream, sodas, water you want. They were really good with that. I remember when we went to the Boo Bash, I felt like it was hard to find it. This was everywhere. Yeah. It really was, except over in Storybook Circus. I thought there really wasn't anything over there. No. But everywhere else, I don't think
didn't have much going on there anyway.
Right.
I mean, it was just the rides open back there.
Right.
Otherwise, it was kind of dark and empty and like a ghost town. So.
Hi, Julie. Welcome in.
Hi,
Julie McCowan, welcome in. Did you get the holiday popcorn bucket? No, we didn't. I want one.
Did you? I didn't remember seeing any announced, which is weird. And they didn't, just like the Boo Bash, there was no specific holiday party merch. No. Which I really don't like. Even last year when they didn't have the parties, they had special merch for the year.
No merchandise. Jeanette!
Hey,
Jeanette Nashville. Welcome in, Jay. Good to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well.
So that's kind of a bummer because we have shirts from last year and the year before with the years on it for Christmas. That's like the only time I ever get merch with years on it is for the Christmas stuff. But the 50th buckets, Mike, I've seen those, but nothing Christmas yet. In the last 2 years, they had, we got the Christmas tree one 2 years ago. Last year, they had the white Christmas tree, which was just like the one from before, but
just white.
Just white instead of green. But, no, sorry, Jeanette. That's
Let me say this. I'm really kind of disappointed that they don't have event merchandise. I mean,
I don't understand.
that's really a
why.
big draw for us. For us.
Do you think they probably make it so far in advance and they weren't sure what was going to happen because of everything happening?
Yeah, I'm sure that's
that
part
they
of
were
it.
like, we don't want to
Sure.
make it, and then it
Absolutely.
doesn't get purchased. But I feel like even last year when things were down and they had, I mean, obviously they'd already made it, I guess, but I feel like it sold.
Hey, Ron.
So
Hey,
I don't
Meredith.
know. I am I wrong in thinking that? Hi, Ron and Meredith.
The Doofly crew are
I mean,
here.
I know Ron and Meredith would come down and buy it all if they didn't sell it. So I mean, right, guys? I mean,
they would for sure.
and look, I found the wreath ears. They didn't have them the first day we were there, but they had them on Saturday.
Yeah.
When did we go? Sunday. And I
Sunday.
was like, oh.
Got them.
So
Jeanette.
they had them everywhere. And then when we went back yesterday, I think they were gone again.
Jeanette, 4 hours for the party last night, 9 to 1.
But you can get in at 7.
Yeah, you can get in at 7, goes from 9 to 1, and boy, it went fast. I think that's part of, time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly agree. Last night, it felt like that. Speaking of merchandise, I heard somebody made a run on the 5K, 10K merch.
Really?
Really? Who?
I know for me,
I know we
I
got
wouldn't
some.
want to buy, but that's because we did it.
Hey, Jonathan.
I wouldn't buy that merch unless I actually participated in it. What's the point of buying a Run Disney like 10K or 5K? They have some
He
generic.
said made a
Run
run
Disney.
on the 5K.
Oh, you're being funny.
Are we missing? I know we're tired. Did that one go right over our
sorry,
head?
It did. It even went over the wreaths.
Mike, let me know if
That's
you missed
hilarious, Mike. Oh my gosh, I feel like a real dummy.
that. Yeah, we're done.
That's hilarious.
Maybe it's stuck in one of the containers, Bernie said. They just didn't have any, and it's really too bad because I really think it's one of the big draws is the specific merchandise.
He's laughing.
We
That's
can't
all you
help
can
it.
do.
Just
Laugh. Yeah.
We laugh
Let
and
it
shake
out.
our own heads.
Yeah.
At
At
ourselves. Right. All right. So we talked about all that. So let's get into the entertainment. Let's go to the meet and greets. They had a few, not a ton.
That was probably my only real complaint.
Yeah, I agree.
Really but I know they're just bringing a lot of that back. That hasn't been.
Mm-hmm.
There really wasn't much of anything.
Captain Hook and Shmee were out, which is great.
That was cool. Over near Pirates of the Caribbean, where
right
Captain
there.
Jack stands
Right.
across from the ride.
Melissa's correct. Right there. Also, Tweedledee and Tweedledum were out, which was really neat.
Yeah, they were over by the teacups, of
Yep,
course.
right there. Also, Pooh and Tigger were out.
Crystal Palace, they're
Crystal
always
Palace.
standing on the porch at Crystal Palace, and they've been out fairly frequently there anyway. That wasn't anything new, but they had their Christmas scarves on at least. Hey, Jonathan.
Jonathan Chong's in the house. What's up, my man? Good to see you. So that was it for characters that we saw. Stitch came out during the holiday party, the dance party over in Tomorrowland, which was really cool. Kind of get your picture taken with him there, but he wasn't really.
But we missed the most important holiday character of all.
Santa.
We didn't go see Santa, and we know him.
Jill, we're going to get there in just. I'm going to tell you about that in a second. I want to go over everything first. So that was kind of a I hate saying disappointment or letdown, but I just wish there were more characters.
Right. Hey, Nick and
Nick and Shanna. I love the new logo, by the way.
Yes.
Love it. I think it's awesome.
Of course, now, since it's blue and I can't see, I'm going to think you're Jeff and Angela. Because it's their color. How to be like, Ange! Oh, Shayna!
No, we didn't. Well,
But
we
it's
saw
beautiful.
him in the parade, Cynthia, but we didn't. He had right behind Liberty Square where they have that gazebo where usually you'll see like Jack and Sally during the Halloween party. He was right there. It's a really nice setup too. We totally blew it.
Yeah, I think Jack and Sally only come at Halloween time.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but that's usually where they would
No, but
meet.
I saw Meredith and Ron
Oh.
asked if they were there, but no. So nothing.
Scott, that's funny.
Cute, Scott.
That's good.
But
So
yeah, seeing Shmee was kind of neat, and because you never see him, so that was kind of cool.
Yes, and him and Captain Hook together are great. I was so happy to see them.
That was a nice combo.
That was nice. And Tweedledee and
Yeah,
Tweedledum,
you don't see them either.
You don't see them. That was cool. I like that. There may have been more, but we couldn't find them.
We walked all the way around too. Remember, like
We looked,
and that was early on, and we did so much walking this weekend that I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even want to walk anymore, and it was only 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, can we just sit down and watch something?
Yep. Katie, we did not go see Mickey. Mickey was there, and
the princess.
The princesses were there. Princess Fairy Tale Hall was open, and it was a 5-minute wait, but we didn't go in.
We waited, and then it was like 15 minutes, and we didn't. We should have checked them out, but we didn't.
Ron and Meredith? No.
No, that
Nope.
we did talk about that. And we were very.
We
bummed
talked about that.
When we were there that night. Walt said the same exact thing.
I said the same thing. Thanks, Jonathan.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I was comfortable. I'll tell you that. I was really
Walt
comfortable.
had his PJ pants on and his ugly Christmas sweater.
Yep.
Quote spirit jersey.
Yeah, I had that on. Nate, paging Mr. Morrow, was basically dressed the exact same.
He had flannel pants and the same shirt.
Mhm.
It was funny, except that he had a Mickey ears Santa hat, which we need to get for you.
Yes, I need that. I do need that. But characters were a little bit sparse finding.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, let's talk about the entertainment.
No Scrooge McDuck. That would be
no,
cool
that wouldn't that be great?
That would be
Scott,
amazing.
that would be a great
I
idea.
Like that. I vote for Scrooge McDuck.
Katie, it did look cool. We
and
just
Gonzo
did not get
and
there.
Rizzo dressed in their Christmas Carol. That would be
Yes,
awesome.
that would be cool.
They need to do a Mickey Christmas Carol in Liberty Square.
Yeah, they could do that.
Wouldn't that be cool if the Muppets came out with in those characters?
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
I would die.
Oh, you could have Waldorf and Statler come out as the two. Remember, they were like the bad guys.
Oh, Marley.
They were like Marley and Marley.
There were two Marleys. They
Right.
were, but Marley brothers.
Who
That was
wore
their
it
kid.
best, me or Nate? Me. Kind of question is that, you kidding me?
That's funny.
Walt loved your overview video about the party. Thank you guys, and welcome in
Thank
Joey's
you,
World. Good to see you guys. We got to see them this
Keith,
weekend.
Yes, which was so nice.
Did you see they have a Captain America ugly sweater? I saw a picture. I think it was at Disney Springs. I'll have to look for it, but I did see it. It looks pretty good.
Oh my word!
It looks pretty good.
Cool.
So we'll talk about first the Christmas stage show. The Minnie's Magical Memories or Merriest Memories. What did you think of the stage show?
It was cute. They did a good job. It was very lively, good music. The characters were fun. I really liked Goofy, and they brought out the three Caballeros. And the funniest part was when they brought out what's her name, the cow. Clarabelle, and they're like introducing, and she sings way off key, and it's really a cute show. I enjoyed it a lot.
Thank you, Steph. Steph, welcome in.
Hi, Steph.
Steph Thornton says she loves our tiki room.
Thank you.
We got that.
Yeah, Walt got that.
I got it.
He came home one day and told a little white lie. He had stopped at the P.O. box on the way home, and he's like, "Look what somebody sent us." And I'm like, nah. I'm like, nobody would spend that kind of money and send us something like that. And he tried to convince me, for about 15 minutes. So he's like, nah, I bought it at Magic Kingdom today. And then.
Yeah, at the Village Gifts over by Gaston's Tavern, they have these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I said, no, actually, it was a buy one, get one free today.
Yeah, then he made another white lie. Hi, Charlie and Stacy.
Hey guys, welcome in. The stage show was a fun stage show. I agree with Melissa. Lots of colors, lots of energy, good fun songs, great characters, not just your Fab Five or your Sensational Six. They added in Chip and Dale. They added in Jose Carioca and Panchito. They added in Clarabelle. It was a lot of fun.
And we were right up front.
We were in the front.
In front of the stage. So that was pretty
Yeah, nobody
nice.
in front of us.
Yeah.
Again, if you go wide, and it's a good view, it's an interesting angle compared to what you normally get.
Yeah, we were off to the right.
Yep.
Facing the castle.
Yeah, so check it out. It was a fun time. That show was awesome. I really enjoyed that a lot. I really did. From there, we'll talk about the parade next. It was the same parade.
Pretty much.
We see every year. A few of the characters that normally, like the toy soldiers, you'll usually got twice as many. They didn't have as many.
Yeah, you're right. There
weren't
fewer
as many
reindeer,
dancers.
fewer. All the dancers were more sparse, like the elves and the girls that throw the balls up. They used to have like
4 or 5 of them.
Tons of them, and they had like 2. I think they used to have more like 6 to 8 of them before.
I don't remember.
So it was shorter.
Yeah,
but actually, none of that really took away from the parade. I don't think. I thought it was still great. So
yeah, I think in that respect,
I love the toy soldiers too, Mike.
Yeah, that was the only part that was really different. Is just not as many dancers, not as many characters, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. There might have been more characters, maybe not. I mean, the 7 Dwarfs weren't in it at all. Snow White wasn't. Well, she was in it, but usually like she'll be walking with the seven dwarfs. If I'm
I have to
remembering
go back
correctly,
and
I
watch
have to
our
go back.
old, to try to remember. It seemed different to me in some ways, but in other ways it was very much the same. But
Well,
they had scents coming off the floats, and I don't remember that before.
No.
They had gingerbread and peppermint and cinnamon, and I loved that when certain floats went by, they had different Christmassy smells, which I really liked.
Yes. And Nick and Shane, I agree 100%. It was absolutely fantastic having the parade back.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. Again,
It was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
Just to have a parade back again. Yes. First parade back in a long time. It was refreshing.
Yes, that's a good idea, Mike. Jeff and Angela are Jeffala, right? So that means that Charlie and Stacy are Chasey.
Chasey.
Brian, you're right. Brian said it. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
We didn't have any ice cream bars. Not one.
No, I wanted to, but I was good. I was a good girl. I didn't eat anything. I took, like I said, a smidge of the snickerdoodle and 2 sips of the hot cocoa, and that was
70 likes.
it.
Thank God. 70 likes. That's amazing. Jeff says, what would you say you enjoyed the most from last night if there was one thing or maybe several? Well,
we're getting there.
We're getting there right now. So the parade was very good. Loved it as usual. Just so much fun. Singing and dancing. I couldn't stop singing.
That's right, Charlie.
The stage show, amazing. Lots of fun. But the fireworks show,
my favorite,
was off the charts.
I loved it. It was all the feels. It was what I'm not getting from the shows right now in Magic Kingdom and Epcot. And I love the fireworks show. Walt has the show posted too. It had all the feels for me. Great Christmas music. I think there was an original song in there too. You guys have to watch it. Let me know if that's a song I've never heard. The
last song.
It's the last song at the end of the show. I've told Walt, I said that's our song. So because we love Christmas so much, and just the projections on the castle and the amount that they changed, and the fireworks were huge and bold and bright, and it was so colorful.
And the music transitions were great.
No hesitation like they have now in the shows. Nothing was disjointed. They did stop a little bit and Minnie would talk, but it all flowed. It wasn't like the shows I think they have right now. I loved it. And those projections, I agree, Charlie, they are just crazy cool.
They were.
They are. I took so many pictures. I have so many different ones, and the colors and the schemes, there's so many different ones. I don't even know which one I like best. There were so many.
It was a really, really good show. Look, I know this isn't probably a popular opinion, but we enjoyed that more than we enjoyed Disney Enchantment.
Yeah.
It just was really, really good last night. Tinkerbell flew.
Yeah, right at the way. She was right near the beginning.
Right in the very beginning, but she flew.
Almost missed her.
Which was surprising, but a good surprise.
Right.
But the projections were amazing. The music was wonderful. The last song was awesome. The fireworks were above and beyond.
I agree, Cheryl.
It was so fantastic.
Your post, I agree. Thank you for your post on the video, Cheryl. That was awesome. And it's different, Jeff. There are tons of different projections. They're not just the same ones they had, and they keep changing, and there's things that are moving. I actually missed that though from last year with the 4 different ones when they change it. Right now it's just the 50th castle.
Yeah.
I kind of wish for Christmas that they would do, they could do the 50th and then put the other ones in there. I really miss that. So I think that's another thing I love about this fireworks show, and I would love if they would do this one. I would like to be able to see the show outside of the Christmas party. I mean, maybe they do it Christmas week.
They might.
Probably.
They might.
It's really
fingers
good.
crossed.
It's really good.
Fingers crossed. It's really, really
not that
good.
We can go Christmas week.
Well, we'll figure that out. I'm not worried about that. Right. Mike, it was great. Kyle says, what do you think of the Christmas merch? It's okay. I'm not overly enthusiastic about it, but I thought it was good.
You'll have to watch Ron and Merriest's last stream from Thursday, and they showed a bunch of the pictures from online. And to be completely honest, I'm with them. I mean, there's not a whole lot that jumped out. We both like these ears, and there were a couple things, but there's a lot of beige and gray going on this year. And beige and gray are like dirty snow in Maine. I'm like, that's not Christmassy to me. It's like, I want greens and reds and all those bright gold. I mean, it's the 50th anniversary. Why didn't they do things in gold for Christmas this year?
Yeah.
I mean, all the ornaments on the tree, the bows on the wreaths are all gold, not red this year. So I'm like, where's the gold? I'm a little disappointed.
Cynthia, the Christmas party was a lot better than the Boo Bash.
Yes.
I'm sorry, it just is. I think they learned from the Boo Bash of what they could now do. I think it was great. I really do.
My artist says hot cocoa crap. Everything has hot cocoa on it. And I don't mind that, but it's just so blah in color. I don't know if it's just
Okay,
boring.
so the cocoa was good.
Yeah.
It was good,
Now,
Charlie and Stacey. I
if
mean, it
you're
wasn't great, but it was
picky
good.
And you really like a rich, chocolatey, creamy cocoa, then it's mediocre.
Yes.
But it wasn't the worst hot cocoa I've ever had.
No, not at all. I mean, I'm not even somebody that likes it, but there you go.
Yeah, the tickets are much more expensive, Rebecca, and it all depends on when you go. The prices started for early in November at what, $179 a night, and now they're up. Like if anything moving
It's more than double
forward,
that, Rebecca.
Like in December, some of the nights are as high as, is it $249 a night or is it $229?
$229.
I don't have, it's like $229. Like the 21st is the last show before Christmas, and it's $229 per person. So granted, the rides wait times were really low. We really didn't do a lot of the rides, and we chose that because we're in the parks a lot, I mean, obviously. So that wasn't a priority for us. We wanted to experience, the only thing we didn't experience that was in the agenda were the dancing reindeer over at Frontierland, but we heard we didn't miss
the
much.
Reindeer Wranglers, I think they
Yeah.
called it.
But I think it's the same reindeer that were in the
I don't
parade,
care.
right?
I still want to see it.
Yes,
I wish
yes.
we had seen it.
Me too. But
Yeah.
you have to kind of fit everything in and pick what is most important to you and space everything out. There's only one fireworks show, so you have to make sure you get a good seat for that.
Yeah.
But everything else has at least 2 shows, sometimes more.
Yeah, just short of a second mortgage to do it, but we did get our tickets for later this month. It does add up,
especially with your family, guys. Oh my word!
It's $200 a person for 6. That's $1,200.
Ton of money. That hurts my heart.
Jonathan,
But,
well, let me say this: you got more out of your ticket, but you paid more. Okay, remember the Boo Bash, I think, if I'm not mistaken, was $139, $149. This is as high as $179 to $229, $249. It was a big difference in price, so we better get more.
And we, chose not to eat a lot of the snacks. If you're there, guys, and this is a special, eat as much as you can. I told Walt, I'm like, we should have gone back in and grabbed a bunch of snickerdoodles because they're wrapped. They're pre-wrapped. They're probably good for weeks. And we could have put them on. We have Christmas platters we put out for the holidays and put them there for people to eat. I'm like, that's what was kind of silly. We should have grabbed some stuff, or I don't know. But, definitely if we do go again, I think if you could just get people, just eat as much ice cream and popcorn and soda and water as you physically can stand.
So to answer the proverbial question, is it worth it? That is a decision that you have to make. For us,
yes. That's my opinion. You give yours.
Yes.
But we love Christmas and we love Disney. It's our 2 most favorite things in the whole wide world. So, duh. But, but that's us. And it's only 2 of us. Yeah. We're not spending a family of 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's all a matter of what you love and what is important to you. So
yeah, I would say yes, Ryan, bang for our buck. I think so. I mean, it's still overpriced. Okay, it just is. It's overpriced.
It is
overpriced. But is it worth it? I mean, I guess that's kind of a contradiction. Yes, it is, but it's overpriced. That contradicts itself. But I think we had a good time. We didn't leave there feeling like we got gypped.
Yep. There you go. And that's how you can get all your waters from Disney and make it worthwhile. But that's like they said, brought backpacks and put waters in it. Smart, and sodas. So smart, seriously. And Jonathan said, bring a cooler for the Mickey bars. Honestly, that's what true. I would love best. It's sad that you really can't do anything about the ice cream, because I would love to have a giant cooler of Mickey ice cream bars and ice cream sandwiches.
Ryan, everything was a walk-on, dude.
Pretty
Nothing.
much.
I mean, I think maybe your longest wait obviously was going to be 7 Dwarfs, and even that was like 10 minutes, maybe 15. Dude, everything was nothing that I saw had a line at all. Yeah. Absolutely. So I really think that if we really pushed it, we probably could have done 5 or 6 rides and still seen everything. We really could have. I really think we could have probably gotten a good 5 or 6 rides, and not Barnstormer, Dumbo,
Yeah, the
teacup
bigger
rides.
rides. Yeah.
Bigger rides. Pirates, Big
There
Thunder, Splash,
was.
whatever.
I don't think Mind Frame was a walk on, but comparatively, the wait time was nothing.
That's what I was saying. I just said that's what I
So,
was saying. It was like 10 to 15 minutes.
and David, that's exactly right. It's all a matter, and we love doing that too. You know, that's something we really enjoy, and that's if you can get in some of the resorts now. They're so picky. You have to find, you know, ways to get into some of these nice resorts now.
Mhm.
And how are they working that now? Does anybody know? Because I know they have a lot of the, you know, gingerbread houses in some of these DVC resorts, but they're so picky about letting people in unless you have a dining reservation. I mean, is that how they're working that? I really hadn't done the research on that
that's
yet.
true. That's a good
It's
question.
like
What if I
pulling
want to?
teeth.
Right. What if I want to go over to the Grand Floridian and I say, "Hey, I'm here. I want to go in and see the gingerbread house." Are they going to turn me
Are
away?
they letting you do that? Because I know, especially
We'll
the
have to try.
contemporary, you have to like give your firstborn child to park there. I mean, it's
I don't
like
think so, Charlie.
ridiculous.
Hey, Charlotte, welcome in. Charlotte says instead of paying a day ticket, pay the party ticket
Right.
and try to get it all done in free drinks and popcorn. Oh, I agree.
That's right, Charlotte, because
That's a good point. Absolutely.
Especially if you can get one of the cheaper nights, because if you're going during prime time anyway, your park ticket's going to be probably around the same price, because it varies depending when you go. And if you can get just as many rides done and then at least get your drinks and snacks for free, you're not going to get that during the day. So I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. Well, and we've actually suggested that to people in the past. We're like, look, if you want to go to a party, just take 1 day or 2 days off.
Wow. Merriest
Yeah.
says they tell you to park at the TTA and take the monorail to all those resorts to see that. I hate the TTA.
Yep.
Hate it.
And it's TTC.
See, sorry. I knew what you meant though.
Yeah.
We do it all the time too.
But here's the thing. With that, I don't know. I'm hoping that doesn't stay that way. I'm hoping that that's just for now and that ultimately they relax these things.
Right. Yes. Oh my
Ryan,
gosh,
it is
that's
absolutely hard. We've actually been turned away because we got food at
we did a mobile order at the quick service
at the Contempo Cafe mobile order, and she said, "Okay, that's fine. Go park at the TTC and walk over, or take the monorail. We'll see you when you get here."
So you have to have an actual table service dining reservation to park there now. They used to, if you did a mobile order, they'd let you in, and they got kind of savvy to that. And they just were like, no, we don't have enough space for people to park here, because everybody was doing mobile orders so they could park and walk over to Magic Kingdom.
All right. Disney Mom 007, I agree. Hello. On the flip side, a 1-day ticket for Magic Kingdom would be $133 today. Just checked. $189 for a ticket with walk-on rides, full parade, show, etc. Worth it. Right, but it's not $189. I will say that. Some of them are.
Yeah.
Depends on what day you're getting, because most of them now are going to be over 200.
But during prime time, it's not $133 for a ticket either. It's higher to get a Disney ticket. So both of those would be higher. Plus, you're getting the popcorn,
no
ice
discounts.
cream. Yeah.
No discounts, Charlie.
Sodas, waters. You're getting all that, which you'd have to pay for in a regular day.
Was there $10 off? We didn't get it. Maybe we did.
Was that
maybe
Ashley, for the early ones? I don't remember. I thought the Boo Bash had that, but I didn't think the Christmas party did. So.
Well, that's good. Grand Floridian and Polly will let you in, no problem. Okay. Yes. Well, and because what Ryan said is correct. The convenience of where you are compared to the Magic Kingdom, they are very strict at the Contemporary. Ryan's 100% correct, and that's why we make sure that when we want to get there, we go there and eat.
Yeah,
at the Contemporary. We'll do that. We'll get a dining reservation for it and eat there. But
there's a lot of times we'll share something.
Yeah, we'll share something. Christina, welcome in. Good to see you.
We'll do a breakfast really early, and you can share, and it's not too bad. It's probably, if you share, it ends up being probably about the same as if you're both getting something to eat in the park.
Disney Degs, welcome in. Good to see you. And have I been saying Disney Dogs and it's Disney Degs the whole time? I saw Prince Charming, Dev, say he got $10 off. Okay, maybe Dev did then. Okay. Maybe it was and we just missed it.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing that. So it depends, Kyle. Different days are different prices. It started out, I think, at either $179 or $199, and they go as high as, I don't have my phone in here.
They go as high as $249.
$249.
Yeah. Where just Disney Mom just put it. She just put it.
Okay, thank you.
Where was it?
And I
Somebody
think
put it.
249
There it is. Yeah.
Okay. Depending on the night.
Way towards. I'm sorry, Miss. I keep
Christmas.
putting my hand in front of you.
That's right.
Way. You're right. I mean, it's like Christmas week.
Yeah, the
It's gonna be
21st is the only party they have actual Christmas.
Right.
week.
Adventures by D. Welcome in. Good to see you.
I think I was checking for the night, the December 17th, which is the day after our wedding anniversary. I think it's 199.
Right.
Because we were thinking about going back in December, and we were like, that'd be a good night to go. And we don't want to go on a weeknight like we did this time because you're there.
Oh my gosh.
Party's till 1 a.m.
We were almost there till 1 a.m.
Yeah, we
By the
didn't get
time we got home
till at 1:30, and then we had to get up to take Camden to the vet. We had to get up at 5:30 this morning.
We got 3 hours sleep last night.
Yeah, by the time we got to bed, we're wiped.
Yeah. Ryan says Space 220 or Steakhouse 71. Have you eaten it either? Well, we've eaten at Steakhouse 71. It was phenomenal. It's really good.
Mhm.
Food.
The
service was a little slow,
but they were great.
They were good.
It
was just
they
slow.
treated you well, and but we've had friends go back since they reopened. We went pretty early on, and they said that's improved quite a bit. But we've heard all good things about Space 220 from most of our friends, so it's on our bucket list. And as soon as we go, we will share.
Yeah. Rogue says we don't get enough for what we pay for APs. I understand, and I agree. But
especially lately, it feels like.
Was the Snope lemon flavored? No, it wasn't lemon flavored. But Melissa doesn't think it was Snope. She thinks it was.
It is soap. You're right. I didn't at first. I argued because when it hit me in the face a few times, it felt really cold, and I thought it was really like them doing some kind of fake snow. And I'm like, they're not going to do Snope because then it'll make the ground slippery. But then when we got up to Main Street, it did feel kind of soapy. Yeah. So I guess it is soap.
Yes. We are tired for sure.
Yeah, we do.
Scott, we've gotten that's twice now this week that we've had very little sleep.
We had the marathon, the 10K. Yeah, we had to get up at 2:30.
And we were out late that night.
2:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
Or 3 in the morning?
Because we were out the night before at Animal Kingdom Lodge to dinner.
Yes. We went to Sanaa with friends, and we didn't get home till 11. Got up at 3 or 2:30.
Space 220 is better than Steakhouse 71. Rogue Disney says, okay, we'll have to see it. We haven't tried it yet. We've heard Melissa's right. We've heard all good things.
Yeah.
So who knows? I don't know. Is there a good order to do the activities in to catch most of them? If you're okay skipping the rides. Yes. Here's what I would say. The last parade is at 12:05. Most people are going to watch the first parade. So the first at 12:05. Yes, I'm 100% correct on this one. 135,000% correct.
The brochure's downstairs.
Anyway, the last parade is at 12:05. I would recommend you wait and do that one because most people will watch the first. They'll watch that one. They'll watch the first stage show, and then by that time at 12:05, also fireworks are done. A lot of people will leave. We saw that, right? A lot of people were gone.
Plus is not, and it would be a total waste of your money. You don't need it.
Oh, well, what do you? I'm sorry.
Rogue asked a question. If it works during the party, you have
no
need for it, and it's not.
Well, no, it doesn't work for the party.
No, but even if it did, I would never.
You don't need it. But I would say do the last parade. Obviously, you have to do the first. There's only one fireworks, and then from there with the stage show. You could do any of them. You could do the first one and get it out of the way and then take some time to go around and see characters and stuff like that. I don't really think there's a bad way to do it other than, that first parade is going to be really busy. That second one is not. Between the run, the meetup, the party, no wonder you guys are tired. You'll sleep well for sure. I hope so.
Hopefully. But we have a lot. Our schedule really isn't slowing down for the next week, so that's what's hard. Walt's family's coming to town in a couple nights.
Tomorrow night, I've got dinner with the guys. Some of the guys that are in town, we're all going to dinner. And then my mom and dad get in Thursday night, and they're here Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
So it's going to be.
We got a lot of running. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be exciting, but tomorrow night I'll be having to clean a lot of the house.
I'll help her.
No, you'll do a lot during the day. He has a lot more free time when he works. During the day, I can't really get up and do stuff he can. So we'll be a good team and get it all done.
No wait times for characters, Charlie.
Not really.
Nothing. Wasn't bad at all, dude.
Oh, they did have a couple good photo pass areas though.
Yes.
They did have the tangled one out with the lantern that that one was very popular and had a
Oh,
fairly long line.
and I missed,
So,
but there was one that was even better, and we missed it.
oh
Michael
no.
K did it. It's in his video. At the very front of the park where the tree is, where you get your photo pass with the tree, they give you a present, and the present opens up, and there's a light coming out.
Oh,
It
I
looked
didn't see
really
that.
cool.
Well, if
We
go-
missed it.
If we go back, we've got to make the most of it because our annual passes expire in January, and you now have to pay extra for the photo pass. It doesn't come with the annual pass anymore, so we're not going to be renewing it because we don't use it a ton.
Make this a long stream. We're fine. 82 likes, guys. 18 from 100. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Just curious thoughts on Disney Plus Day. I'm kind of interested, Rogue. I don't know. I might do a stream, early morning stream Friday morning from Magic Kingdom. My parents will be here, but they'll still be asleep. They don't get up
And I
early
have to
anymore.
work,
And Melissa's
so-
got to work, so I might do a stream early. I'm interested. There's a few trailers I heard coming out. I heard the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer is going to hit on Friday. So I think that's kind of neat. So we'll see. I don't know that the parks are going to do that much, to be honest with you. I really don't. But we'll see. We'll have to see. Welcome in, Bob Lawrence.
Hi, Bob.
Good to see you. Do you know how many
don't know
tickets
the
are sold
exact
for the party?
number.
They don't say.
Yeah.
They don't give a number, but I can promise you it's probably less than 10% of capacity. I don't think there's 10,000 people. Magic Kingdom, I think, can get 90,000 people or close to 100. I think there's probably about 10 to 15,000 people in that park, and they're at capacity. Now, somebody else, Mike, Chasing Dreams, Mike, you were there. Anybody else in the stream, if you might know numbers better than I do, 10, 15% at most. It's very, very.
I think the add-on for the photo pass, I know it's over $100. And I guess technically only one of you would need it
Hollywood Studios.
if you go together all the time. But
yeah,
we don't use it enough anymore, and I guess because we're here so much, I don't feel like it's worth it for us.
What's that?
The photo pass to add it on when we renew our annual passes.
We'll see. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll see. We might, because there's some fun ones in there, and I don't want to miss them. But yeah, I might actually do that, Rogue Disney. If that's the case on Friday, then I'll go over to Hollywood Studios. I'll see if I can get in. But they might not have any passes. I heard Mando and Grogu character meets might be there at Hollywood Studios.
Whoa,
That would be interesting.
Really cool.
That would be cool if they did that.
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah Bush, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh, over 100 hours. Wow, for something that was free. Yep.
We will not be going to the parks on Christmas Day. For one, we're blocked out. And for two, I don't think it would be that enjoyable. As much as we love Disney, the crowds are so crazy that I really don't think it would just aggravate me, and I want Christmas to be enjoyable.
Here's the thing. The other thing, too, is it's the single busiest day of the whole year in Disney. That's the busiest day of the year for them. Almost every year, at some point during that day, they will hit capacity and not be able to put people in the park. Even before they have restrictions, they would always hit capacity on the day of Christmas Day. Yeah. They always did. Now, it didn't say that they would stay at capacity all day, but there would be points in the day where they would say to people, sorry, we can't let anybody else in. We're at capacity. So
one day, Ryan, that's been on my bucket list for a while now. We're next year, I think our big excursion will probably be Disneyland. That's the first thing we're going to do. That's on our agenda for next fall.
Hey, Christina. Yes,
cruise,
we'd love to say
maybe
hi.
we'll shoot for a cruise for 2023.
Yeah.
We've been wanting to do that. I personally, I guess I shouldn't speak for you, have wanted to do a Disney cruise for a really long time. They're just really expensive. So, exciting, Christina. That's awesome.
Christina, that would be great. Yes, we'd love to say hi. Be sure to let us know. If we're in a park, we'd do our best.
Wow, Charlie and Stacy love Christmas Day at the parks. Well, don't knock until you try it, right, Charlie? I guess maybe we're just being salty because we can't go anyway. Well, maybe next year when we renew our annual passes, we'll upgrade so we don't have those nasty block out dates and we can give it a whirl.
Right. Gee, Wilson, you're going to have fun. You're going to have a good time.
Oh,
you really are. Good for you. That's awesome.
Very nice.
Well, gang, we are coming up on 9 o'clock. I think Ed and Mindy from the Viapre Project are live tonight. They're going to talk about their big move. They moved to Virginia. Got a lot going on with their channel, so be sure to check them out. As for streams this weekend, I'm going to at least try to do one, maybe two. They're going to be early morning. Again, my parents are in town, so we're going to try to spend as much time with them as we can. But I think I can get some early morning streams in because most of what we're going to do with them, we're going to do in the evening anyway. But thank you to our partner channel, Steve's World and Disney Dan. Thank you to Dean over at the Live Place. Thank you to Magic of the Mouse Radio. Marc Younger is our realtor. Be sure to check him out. So if you guys are thinking about moving down, check out Marc. He will really help you. He's fantastic. Thank you to our members. Membership, you guys are fantastic. You go above and beyond. We love you guys. Thank you to everybody for any and all super chats this weekend. They always help the channel. I think other than that, we had a great time. Matt, what's up, buddy?
Hello.
Simba 2, welcome in. Last minute. Good to see you, my man. Well, we'll be there Christmas Day. Nice. Ron and Meredith, that's right. Mm-hmm. Other than that, gang, we love y'all. Marvin Hicks, good to see you. That's all right, buddy. Go watch the replay.
Hey, Marvin.
Let's get that to 100 before the end of the night. We're 14 away. And thank you for the one dislike. Somebody wasn't happy.
I think that was there before we even started.
Happy Kwanzaa, Walt. If anybody was watching Dislike for hours, that's the Matt must have been on that. I know, Matt. Wasn't that funny? That was funny. Happy Kwanzaa, Walt. Oh my God, that was so funny. Anyway, all right, you guys have a great night. Tina McNeil, what's up? Good to see you. Been here the whole show. Sure, hope to see you next month. Yes, Tina. Always watching. Guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Have a great week. Merry Christmas.
I can't believe how fast Thanksgiving's going to be here.
I know.
We'll talk about that.
And we're going to bed.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. All right. Love you guys. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you this weekend for some streams. And until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye. I'm on TV. Get off. Bye, everybody.
Happy New Year.